son's tantalizing. Grab hold of mine if you want some good time. It has been too long and you need some unwinding. Woo! Shake it low, shake it low. The new sound has been found, and yo, I don't know where you've been told, but I ain't gonna stop till I break the mold. You see, I'm born in a million. I want a rise in the ceiling, yes I do. I think it's time to see a brand new menu. I said I'm born in a million. I'm born in a million. Just don't stop. Born in a million. Born in a million.
If you're a freeway fan, we're just east of the 405. One of the modern jewels of the NFL. Beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. It is the opener of the 2024 season for these two teams. And off we go on EA Sports. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. And he'll take it for 4 yards on the game's first play. Here's a 2nd and 6. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down. From the gun, it's Gino. You'll find Mostert out of the backfield. And this is not what they were hoping for. He is out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that's going to bring up 4th down.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. They'll run it for the first time with Najee Harris. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
On play action, now Herbert. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. Now he's loose down the right sideline. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 74 yards. Touchdown, Chargers. Cameron Dicker, the kicker for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chargers have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. $7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Second down and 8. From the shotgun, Smith. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Elijah Molden. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn them back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick six.
Yeah, the defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Drive will start on the ground, and he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Smith. His throw left side is complete. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the 4th quarter.
To the ground, a first down run. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They'll stick with him again. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Gino now on 1st and 10. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
He'll maneuver his way down to the 32. Khalil Mack, multiple-time All-Pro there on the tackle. First down away to the 26-yard line. And here's 3rd down. Play action now. It's Gino. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And it's going to lead to 4th down. They'll go. Smith. He'll push this one downfield for Bowers. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Raiders. And how about that? His first career catch also becomes his first career NFL touchdown.
Makes the score Chargers 14, Raiders 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. This drive begins with a run by Harris. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
It's the pick of the 6.
So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Week. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. A give, and here comes Harris. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the Raiders 47-yard line.
They'll give it to Harris again. A gain there of 15. First down, L.A.
2nd and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a first down.
On play action, it's Herbert. Backs to his tight end, the former Seahawk, Will Dissly. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They motion a receiver right. Here comes the jet sweep. And this defense having nothing of that, they get him down behind the line.
When you come across on a jet sweep, Mike, you're hoping once you get the ball, all you see is green grass and open space. Well, in this case, he had a lot of unhappy defenders waiting for him, and they're able to put him down behind the line.
He pulls it in around the 5. And he's into the end zone. Tyler Conklin, touchdown Los Angeles.
And that was just a great drive. Really, from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm. Mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass. But really, everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. A tremendous return. He's already got him in field goal range.
You know, Mike, for a lot of guys in the league, the best way to make an impact as a rookie is through special teams. And anytime you can make yourself valuable, find a way to contribute, you do it. And that was a heck of a return right there.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Slot receiver, headed right. He's trying to get around the corner, but can't. Going to be run down behind the line. A completion, yes. A loss of yardage, yes as well. Third and long. Working out of the gun, Smith. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
And he missed it. It's no good. And they do not cut into the deficit.
You know, the hardest part about these missed kicks, Mike, is for all the guys that work so hard to put the ball in position to come away with points. You kind of trot off the field. You're hoping that next possession has a different result.
They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. First and 10. Now Herbert. Now a screen set up for Harris. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
That's the rookie from Georgia. It's Ladd McConkey. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
Here's 2nd and 2. On the give, it's Harris. He'll inch forward for maybe a yard. It is Max Crosby there to wrap him up. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Shotgun now for Herbert. And the Chargers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They find a way to convert on 3rd and 1.
No, Mike, I really like this game plan, right? The strategy on 3rd and short so often is, okay, just get enough for the 1st down. If you decide to air it out, everything short, get a fresh set of downs. They're saying the defense is going to pack it in close. They're protected.
Good blocking, and he's in. Najee Harris, touchdown, L.A. What a start to the year. His 2nd touchdown in this opening half. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. Now a signal, timeout called. 9 seconds left to play in this first half. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Smith now. He's going to take a shot down the field. That's caught! And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now, Gino. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Dante Jackson. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we've reached halftime here on NFL Kickoff Weekend as we get you to Orlando. Say hello to my old pal, Jonathan Coachman, with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Now an opening past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. A run with Harris. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Handoff from the pistol to Harris. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to third down.
That's the gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Another run here with Harris. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
And he's going to take it in for the touchdown. Whoa! Have a friend in the right spot at the right time. The fumble, not a turnover, but a TD. Point after now from Dicker. The kick is good. And the Chargers will extend this third quarter lead. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. To return it, here's Raheem Mostert. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Handoff here, up the middle, and he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. It is 3rd and 10. To throw, here's Smith. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a second. Khalil Mack, 3-time All-Pro, in there to bag another one. The Raiders have their punt team out there. He'll punt for the 2nd time, looking to hit another good one. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. On the handoff, it's Harris. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Well, there's not a whole lot of fancy going on here, Mike. This is just kind of old school, line up and run smash mouth football. It's exactly what they did, but it still ends up in a big gain, and he picks up the 1st down.
On 1st down, right back to Harris. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
At the 12-yard line.
From the gun, it's Herbert. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Mike Williams, the one he was looking for. And it'll be third down. To throw, it's Herbert. That is caught at the 3. And the Chargers are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. We are through. From the 1-yard line, first down and goal. He's got it at the 3. And he'll go the wrong way, trying to use that speed to get out to the pylon, but he had to give ground, and they tackle him for a loss.
At the 2-yard line.
To the left side, catch made by McConkey. And he's in. Matt McConkey. Touchdown Chargers. And that's a football to hold on to forever. His first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game. After the touchdown, here's Ticker out to send this one away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. He gets swarmed under. Doesn't even get to the 15.
At their own 14-yard line.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now Smith. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Benjamin St-Juste.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
He's got it at the 7, and he's into the end zone yet again. Najee Harris, touchdown Los Angeles. What a start to the season. It's a 3-touchdown week number 1.
The score, 49.
After the touchdown, here's Ticker out to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On first and 10, here's Smith. Open man downfield. He's got his tight end, Bowers. A pickup there of 28 yards.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
Space hard to come by there. Tackle made right around the 40-yard line. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
They need 8 as they come up for third down. From the gun, it's Gino. Going up top. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. Third down stop sets up fourth down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Here's Gino. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
On second down, Smith. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
That's the thing about these onside kicks. They're really unpredictable. You're trying to get the ball to take that big high hop, but it doesn't. It ends up just going through everybody on the recovery team and ends up going out of bounds.
Now it's Harris. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 46-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. A pass taken in by Harris. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
And that throw just seems like the cherry on top of what has been an incredible day for this quarterback. And I wouldn't be surprised here late if we get to see the backup after this drive. And there's one guy in the stadium that has earned the right to stand on the sideline and relax. It's this quarterback.
Williams in motion. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 27-yard line.
Now Herbert. He'll get that into the hands of Williams. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
He was trying to get that to Najee Harris. And that will lead to a second down. You're going to run out of the gun, and here's Harris. And he'll be taken down.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it, and no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
That is caught, and this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers stretch things out even further. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one taken at the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. From the pistol, Smith. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. So this one is over. It's in the win column for the Chargers, as Jim Harbaugh is a winner. 1 year after winning the national championship at Michigan, got the Chargers off to a 1-0 start as they get the win in a division game over the Las Vegas Raiders. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Chargers are winners here as we say so long from SoFi.
was listening to the album. Good luck. You're on your own.
Guess who's back? Back again. She's back. Tell a friend. Guess who's back? 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 Guess who's back?
Well, look what the stork brung. Little baby devil with the forked tongue. And it's sticking out, yeah, like a sore thumb. With a forehead that it grew horns from. Still a white jerk. Pulling up in a Chrysler to the cipher with a in a light shirt. Lyrical technician, an electrician. Y'all light work. And I don't gotta play pretend. It's you I make believe. And you know I'm here to stay, cause me, if I was to ever take a leave, it would be aspirin to break a fever. If I was to ask for Megan Thee Stallion, if she would collab with me, would I really have a shot at a feat? I don't know, but I'm glad to be back like abracadabra. And for my last trick, I'm about to reach in my back, bruh. Like abracadabra. And for my last trick, just like that, and I'm back, bruh. Now back in the days of old me, right around the time I became ate some as a way of coping. Take the case of turned me into smiley face emoji. May not be age appropriate, but I will put an 8-year-old indeed with a participation trophy. Yes, I have zero doubts that this whole world's about to turn into some Girl Scouts. That censorship bureau's out. So when I started this verse, it did start off lighthearted at first, but it feels like I'm targeted. Mind-boggling how my profit is skyrocketed. Look what I pocketed. Yeah, it's just like y'all have been like jogging in.